Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed colleagues and residents of Sturgeon County, welcome. I want to begin by thanking each of you for being here tonight at Sturgeon County's 2024 State of the County Address and Open House. Whether you are a resident, a business leader, a council member, or a partner from a neighboring community, your presence here demonstrates something essential: a shared belief in the power of community, communication, and connection. I would like to acknowledge Sturgeon County Council before beginning tonight's address. Our MC, Deputy Mayor Neil Como from Division 4, Councillor Dan Derwin, Division 1, Councillor Kristen Toms from Division 2, and Councillor Matthew McLennan from Division 3. We also have other dignitaries joining us tonight, and I welcome all of you. I'm delighted we have so many community leaders here, such as our MLA and Minister of Service Alberta and Red Tape Reduction, Dale Nally, local mayors and council members, representation from the Métis government, and our local school boards. I'm honored to present the State of the County Address, reflecting on our community's past accomplishments and outlining the exciting future that lies ahead of us, with a special focus on the theme of the night, good communication. For 7 years, I've had the privilege of serving as your mayor. And over that time, I am proud of the significant strides that Sturgeon County has made through major investments in the infrastructure that you rely on to live, work, and play, and in services to keep you safe and connected, and in economic development to attract taxation instead of increasing taxation. As a local government, we remain committed to community engagement, transparency, and accountability. Communication in a connected community speaks to the very heart of what Sturgeon County aims to achieve. Good communication defines relationships, informs policy building, and guides us into the future. Over the 7 years that I have been representing County Council, Sturgeon has weathered challenges and celebrated triumphs. Through economic shifts, changes in orders of government, growing service expectations, fire, drought and flood, and even enduring a global pandemic. The reality is that our landscape is constantly changing. Quite literally too, as the county's landscape physically changed in 2022 when over 1,500 hectares of land was annexed out of Sturgeon County into the city of St. Albert. The look and feel of our community is changing too, as we navigate the reality of new development in the Sturgeon Valley. The average selling price of a country residential house in Sturgeon County is around $850,000, and that is not attainable for most, nor is buying precious farmland with quarter sections going for upwards of $1 million. The pathway to our future has some headwinds. The Sturgeon County journey isn't mine or council's alone. It's ours, including all of you here today and those joining online. We have seen our region affected by swings in the economy and migration. From 2019 to 2020, with challenges around an economic downturn and population contraction as people left Alberta, to the present day where we now struggle to meet the demand for new homes and job opportunities. There has been remarkable progress across the county, and I wish to take a few moments to reflect on some of the key milestones, initiatives, and approaches that we, as a community, should celebrate. First and foremost, Sturgeon County has been good stewards of the tax dollar. It is a source of pride for our council that the county has maintained a low municipal tax rate with only a 4% increase over the last 8 years. This is despite inflation rising in Alberta by as much as 20% during that same period. In this context, we stand out not only across the province, but the entire country. In the last year, we have been able to reduce debt by $7.3 million, which in turn provides the county with significant savings by avoiding unnecessary interest payments. Sturgeon County has been actively working to stretch our dollar and create balance. Wherever possible, we are securing much-needed grants, like the over $2 million in funding we received to support our open spaces projects, or the $2 million in the Villeneuve Water Line, or the 7 regional recreation cost-sharing agreements that we contribute to our neighbours, to ensure scarce financial resources are deployed in ways that are cost-efficient and fair. There has been significant expansion of critically needed infrastructure, from roads to trails and open spaces, to over $7 million invested in broadband access. We've made priority investments that have improved the quality of life for our rural residents and businesses alike. Notably, over the last 2 terms, the county has developed its processes to incorporate more data-driven decisions and innovation for capital planning and maintenance. In fact, our approach has been award-winning, having recently won the Minister's Award for Transportation Innovation in Design. This was for the county's implementation of geocell technology, which acts to reinforce the road base in challenging rehabilitation projects. We have prioritized long-term planning. Our Transportation Master Plan is now the roadmap in place for our networks and future development, which also coincides with our 25-year Drainage Master Plan. We are grateful that our advocacy to the Government of Alberta has been successful. We continue to see advancements in their $60 million commitment to repair the Vinca Bridge, as well as the recent improvements to Highways 825, 44, 28A, and the Namao intersection at Highway 28 and 37. Sturgeon County has invested in our own infrastructure too. Lagoon improvements and over $3 million of water and wastewater upgrades. One such project is a new bulk water station under construction just outside of the Alcomdale hamlet. We have addressed legacy drainage issues and safety concerns for many high-volume roads such as Meadowview and Lamoureux Drive, and for areas north of Highway 28 on Range Road 233 and 243 south of Highway 37. Sturgeon County has prioritized modernization programs for our gravel roads and implemented thoughtful life cycle asset management planning and new procurement processes to protect county interests. In our current 3-year capital plan, Sturgeon County has earmarked over $165 million in needed infrastructure projects and new initiatives. In this plan, you will see several major road projects such as rehabilitation work along Range Road 251 in Cardiff and the internal road for Cardiff Park, as well as Township 564 to Goose Hummock Golf Course. There are plans for paving the Woodridge subdivision and road reconstruction along Township Road 554 and Boysdale Road to the Sturgeon River. You will also see several important infrastructure commitments to advance pavement preservation and needed intersection improvements like our second roundabout on Sturgeon Road. Of course, we've also prioritized open spaces and trails, and I highly encourage you to all get out and enjoy the beautiful and surprising places that are being invested in over the years in Sturgeon County. Through a partnership with the River Valley Alliance, we now have an underslung pedestrian bridge beneath Highway 15 connecting Sturgeon County and Fort Saskatchewan. We've replaced 6 playgrounds throughout the county, and since 2021 have added 2,500 meters of new trails developed in partnership with the Athabasca Landing Trail. Sturgeon County has been nimble and adjusted to achieve economic diversification and seize opportunities. In 2020, Sturgeon County saw the Northwest Redwater Sturgeon Refinery become fully operational. This 10-year build, a crucial part of our long-term industrial development plan, spanning the last quarter century, has had a major impact on Sturgeon County, as has the expansion of industries like Pembina Pipeline, Wolf Midstream, Can-Do Rail, and updates at Nutrien. Our heavy industrial partners and industrial parks are an important part of our future. In Sturgeon County, it's these types of businesses that contribute nearly 80% of our entire assessment and create important jobs and commodities. We have grown from the $73 million in revenue in 2019 to $135 million in 2024. Sturgeon County has positioned itself at the municipal forefront of the clean energy evolution, taking bold steps through our leadership at the Edmonton Region Hydrogen Hub and embracing economic opportunities that will benefit generations to come. The Edmonton Region Hydrogen Hub 2.0 is expected to launch early in 2025, and we are committed to supporting the continuation of this critical and complex hydrogen ecosystem development. In fact, we're participating in a trial dual-fuel hydrogen diesel conversion of 2 county gravel trucks that could reduce emissions by up to 70% and increase engine efficiency by 30%. Our Villeneuve Airport is getting much deserved recognition for the regional gem that we've always known it could be. The county has been an ardent defender of this asset, and as such, The Villeneuve Airport Area Structure Plan was set in place last year, which lays the groundwork for new economic opportunities in the coming decade. The county has taken time to renew its formal economic development strategy, which focuses on key sectors, geographic targets, and resourcing. Sturgeon County is laser focused on development in sectors such as aerospace, defense and security, renewable energy, transportation and logistics, and value-added agriculture. Concurrently, we have implemented recommendations that consider ways to improve Sturgeon County's competitiveness at domestic and global scales. This is in addition to projects like a new water line intake at the North Saskatchewan River for our Heartland area water servicing, as well as the development of the new Designated Industrial Zone initiative with the province of Alberta within the Heartland. At Sturgeon County, we are fully invested in seeing our portion of the Alberta Industrial Heartland find massive success and are willing to take whatever bold steps are necessary to ensure that our interests here are successful. The county has moved from traditional paper-based processes to modernized digital approaches. The introduction of digital infrastructure such as our smart manhole detection technology, the Neptune smart metering systems for water, GIS mapping for the lay of the land, and online tools for permits and payments has modernized the county's service delivery, making it easier for residents and businesses to access the services they need in ways and at times that are convenient for them. At first, in response to the pandemic, and then because it made good sense for a 21st century workplace, the county has also embraced remote work options for many of our administrative staff. This modernized approach has increased our candidate pool for new hires, bringing the very best in the region to work for Sturgeon County, and has made smart financial sense with the greatly reduced number of costly leased office locations. We have realized goals in environmental stewardship and sustainability. The county has implemented programs like alternative land use systems, where Sturgeon has worked with 21 different agricultural producers since the program opened in 2022 to enroll over 450 acres in conservation projects to help promote healthier soil, air, water, and ecosystems in the county. In several areas, historical wetlands have now been returned to their former states. This type of work is important because it plays a crucial role in community water management and upholding critical biodiversity. We're also finding new ways to power and implement efficiency in our operations, which is reflected in the installation of solar panels on our Protective Services headquarters in 2019 that now generate 90% of the fire hall's electricity needs each year, producing enough to power 15 homes per year, or 120,000 kilowatt hours per year. This, paired with energy efficiency upgrades, has led to a reduction in municipal building electricity expenses, cutting costs by over 75% annually. We wanted to help others seeking to make these investments in their property. We were the first rural municipality in Alberta to launch the Clean Energy Improvement Program, a financing tool to help residential and non-residential property owners with upfront costs of energy efficiency and renewable energy upgrades by allowing approved projects to be paid off over time through property tax accounts. Sturgeon County has prioritized advancements in farming and agriculture and been mindful of responsible resource extraction. We embrace our rural roots and have been actively strengthening support for the agricultural sector by promoting agribusiness, value-added agriculture, and initiatives such as the Agriculture Master Plan, which will foster long-term support, growth, and diversification in the farming community. I'm also proud of the Resident Informed Task Force that took part in the work to develop balanced agribusiness and agritourism policies. In 2020, we undertook the Resource Extraction Regulatory Review to review and address resident concerns around quality of life near sand and gravel extraction and industry's desire to access these site-specific resources in close proximity to growing cities and industries. Best practices like progressive reclamation, increased noise abatement strategies, improved communication, and updated setbacks were all positive outcomes. We are putting people first and taking a human-based approach to ensuring that our residents can access and receive the help they need. The county has expanded services like family and community supports and launched new community living well programs focused on mental health, seniors, and youth engagement, reflecting a strong commitment to social well-being. Our popular Wellness on Wheels program, launched in 2021, has been bringing services straight into the Sturgeon's communities and neighborhoods, connecting directly with people where they live. Each year, over the last 7 years, we have experienced more extreme weather and climate-related situations. The county has reviewed and developed critical plans to ensure that we are ready for whatever comes our way. And this includes new water shortage response plans, water safety plans, and regional emergency management procedures. And of course, in the context of extreme situations, like in all places around the world, the county was faced with navigating through COVID-19, which was no easy feat. But as a place of community and deep roots, we gathered in our time of adversity. Sturgeon County facilitated a regional response to the pandemic and supported development of a regional plan to help residents in need. This included programming to connect resources and information to individuals needing help to address various mental health and personal issues. The county now also provides critical applied suicide intervention training, or ASSIST, which are workshops designed to help family, friends, and other community members identify someone at risk of suicide and provide them with skills needed to make a life-saving intervention. The initial development of this work was funded by a generous donation from Pembina Pipeline. They saw the great work being done by our FCSS department through COVID and were confident that they could develop and deliver important services to people in need. Partnerships and connection are vital to building a resilient community. Sturgeon knows that our power lies in numbers and in the partnerships that we form. One such critical partner is our friend to the west, Alexander First Nation. A landmark relationship agreement was signed between Sturgeon County and Alexander First Nation in 2022, focusing on building stronger collaborations, communication, and advancing reconciliation efforts. We continue to foster a relationship with the Friends of Michelle Society and the Métis Nation of Alberta, as many of their members call this land home. The county is committed to fostering a deeper understanding and recognition of Indigenous histories and ways of being. We've also formed partnerships with our neighboring communities like the towns of Legal, Bonaccord, Gibbons, and Redwater, in which we have intermunicipal collaboration frameworks in place. These agreements, which were mandated by the Government of Alberta in 2018, took years to develop and finalize, and provide us with a guiding document on how to collaborate, how to deliver intermunicipal services, and address the need for new joint services and projects. In total, Sturgeon County has 10 such frameworks in place. We've evolved to become a place where collaboration and communication serves at the heart of every major decision, helping us grow while maintaining our rural roots and the community spirit we all cherish. So as you can see, together, we have been building a connected community and a future-focused home for all. We don't get it perfect 100% of the time, but we are constantly striving to learn, adapt, and improve. As I reflect on where we find ourselves today, I want to be clear. None of the county's past accomplishments have been achieved by accident or through luck or by one person alone, but rather success happened because of the many people, groups, and partners that we've worked with along the way. We consistently endeavor to build stronger relationships by sharing and collecting valuable information. One of the ways that Council does this is through resident advisory boards and committees. We have and are now recruiting for these very groups: Community Service Advisory Board, Economic Development Advisory Board, the Sand and Gravel Advisory Committee, and others, including the Transportation Advisory Committee launched in 2018, because we know roads are a big priority for rural residents and businesses. In 2022, we also initiated a Youth Advisory Committee to advise us on issues related to youth in the county. This is just one way that we're building an informed and engaged community for all ages and stages. Board and committee members are highly valued community champions, learning and sharing their experience within their social circles. Communication is critical. In today's world of misinformation and disinformation, curated to sow mistrust and demoralize our communities. We cannot lose sight of the fact that we share a common history and a responsibility to shape a future that meets the needs of our growing and diverse community. As local leaders, our council bears a responsibility to keep an open mind, to speak truth, to clarify, to question, and to inform. Not just to exchange information, but to do so in a way that builds confidence and unites us. For the most part, I believe we want the same things. A community for all members of our family to be considered and accepted. Whether you're a student, a young family, someone at the pinnacle of your career, or maybe you're looking to enjoy your twilight years. We want a community that you are proud to call home. The county wishes to be proactive in our communications with you, addressing new ideas and concerns head on and providing context for our decisions. This is why over the years, Sturgeon County has invested in new and meaningful ways to share and help residents find answers to their important questions. In 2019, we launched a Sturgeon County app. In 2020, we invested time and resources into streamlining our website. We also circulate e-newsletters every week to those who've signed up for it. In 2023, we brought back the biannual County Connections newsletter and have increased the use of road signs throughout the community, as well as broadening and modernizing the requirements of our public notification bylaw. Sturgeon County has also launched its new resident guide, which we are ready to circulate to those new to our community. In this 32-page booklet, Sturgeon County connects readers to important county living details, handy contact information, and everything that you need to know about life in Sturgeon. You can also access a digital copy on the county website. We use our social media platforms to reach our residents where they are, while also encouraging face-to-face dialogue and town hall-style meetings. We strive to be transparent, even when the issues are complex or contentious. We have evidenced this through our many public engagement sessions held to share facts and gather input from residents on transportation projects, master plan creation, and area structure plans. There are more of these engagement sessions that are to come. Additionally, in 2021, we began the practice of regular proactive disclosure of council meetings. Quarterly, administration will review all closed session reports to determine if freedom of information and privacy exceptions continue to apply to the reports. And when they no longer do, the reports can be publicly disclosed. By doing this, we hope to foster trust and a well-informed citizenry that feels empowered to participate in local governance. I hope, as our community continues to evolve, that we will build an environment where we seek to understand instead of rushing to judgment, and where diverse, informed opinions are respected, and where we can work together in partnership to address the challenges and the opportunities facing Sturgeon County. As we look toward the 2025 election, I ask each of you to stay connected, reach out, ask questions, and most importantly, know the facts. I'm looking forward to tonight where, in the open house portion of the evening, Sturgeon County's administrative staff are ready and excited to speak with you and to share how you can get at the information that you may be searching for, and to ensure that you leave here tonight feeling equipped with knowledge. If I leave you with any message tonight, it is this: communication and collaboration are the building blocks of our community's success. It can be hard work to achieve these goals, but I promise you it will be worth it. Visit the information booths tonight and learn more about the services and initiatives shaping Sturgeon County, and keep connected through our community meetings, our website, our app, and social media channels. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Sample the delicious food offered here tonight, made with many ingredients grown right here in Sturgeon County, and please don't hesitate to speak with me, any of your councillors, or the staff here tonight. In closing, I would like to say thank you for your commitment to making Sturgeon County the very best it can be.